So I chose Greensboro College mainly because of its small size. I felt that, it gave me an opportunity not to be distracted, to get, a better relationship between my professors and me, and also because of the soccer program. It had a really high intensity, like a D1 or D2 program, but it led me a lot of flexibility to be able to make it to my classes on time, not have to change my schedule because of soccer. And I just felt like overall it was going to give me the athletics I wanted, but also the education and the size of classroom that I wanted.
It's so hard for me to pick a favorite place on campus because I've had so many good experiences everywhere here, but one of my favorite rooms is Cowan 206, which is just a classroom, but I've had a lot of creative writing classes in here, and it's also where The Lyre meets, which is our literary magazine here on campus, so I've had a lot of great experiences here.
My favorite place on campus is definitely the new Student Center. I love how we can go in there and do our homework and how nice and quiet it is, and it also has the new coffee shop, which is a great addition to GC.
Yes, so I actually work 3 jobs here on campus. I work as a pride leader over the summer, and I also work as a tour guide during the school year. And I also work here in the Stanton Comfort Center where we plan events for underrepresented students on campus, and we also have a center where those students can come and do work or hang out or anything else they would like.
But the best part about living on campus is just being able to be involved in things. Because once you move away, you really just don't come back for anything other than class. So when you're here, you're just more likely to go to a soccer game or go to a casino night for student activities or anything like that. You're just more likely to be involved when you're around people that are also doing things.
So to me, personalized education means the flexibility to choose the classes that you take and the direction that your education will take. But it also means having a really personal relationship with your professors. And here at Greensboro College, your teachers really care about you and what you want to do after school. So I've definitely had a personalized education here at Greensboro College.
My favorite event on campus is definitely bingo. Jonathan Hall puts it on, and he has amazing prizes like PlayStation 4, Apple Watches, and stuff like that. I actually won a PlayStation 4, so I highly recommend coming to bingo.
Spiritual life here at GC is great. You've got weekly chapel. There's a bunch of different Bible studies you can get involved with in addition to that. I've got a FCA shirt on now. There's a women's Bible study. There's a mental health awareness group. So all kinds of different things to get involved with.
My favorite class that I've taken here would be sociological imagination, and that's just because we got to talk about real world topics and real world scenarios, and we talked about things like stereotypes and different systematic hierarchies in America today.
One of my favorite classes that I've taken here at Greensboro College was the first class that I ever walked into my freshman year, which was Art History 2 with Professor Gant. I learned so much about architecture and art and history, and it kind of connected with a lot of the things that I was learning in other classes and the philosophy that I was reading. So I got a really great education, and that was one of my favorite classes that I ever took.
So I use a lot of different resources on campus. The Communication Center, Religious Life, Student Activities. They're all great, but the thing I probably use the most is the professors. Everyone here is really good about going the extra mile to help you succeed, whether that be in their classes, looking at papers, but also looking towards the future. So looking at resumes and helping you build a portfolio can be really helpful when you get ready to graduate.
So a typical day for me starts with me getting up to go to class. I like to schedule my classes in the morning and early afternoon. I just like to get that out of the way so I have the rest of the day to do other things I need to do. So in the afternoon, I typically do my homework and schedule any meetings that I have to do, or club meetings or things like that. I like to be involved on campus with those kinds of things. And then I usually go to the cafeteria around 5 or 6. Get my food. And then lastly, I like to have the evening to myself, or maybe go to a student activity event that's hosted. Those are often in the evenings, and it's always a great time to have fun and hang out with my friends.
My one piece of advice I would give to incoming freshmen is to come in with an open mind and experience everything that campus has to offer.
Get involved. There's so many different opportunities on campus. Just get involved, go do something on campus, because you'll meet new students around campus, but then you'll also make connections with faculty, which help out later in your college career.